everybody, welcome to Nana Puddin Tube, my home right here on the YouTube channel. My name's Mr. Dennis Lee, and this is where me and all of my funky monkeys hang out, including my baby, Nana Puddin. We'll wake him up in just a minute. I'm so glad that you finally found us, because every day right here on Nana Puddin Tube, we're going to bring you a big spoonful of all the things that we love most in the world. Yep, we're going to give you a spoonful of laughter. Ha ha ha! Right? Because laughter makes our hearts feel happy, and we do a lot of fun stuff on Nana Puddin Tube. We're going to give you a spoonful of learning, because as you shelter in place at your home, since you're not in school, we have to continue to stretch our mind with math and science and art and poetry and history and language and all the stuff that fills us up. And we're going to stay away from the things that tear us down. And we're going to fill you up with a little love. That's right. On Nana Puddin Tube, we talk about how to love your family, how to love yourself, how to love your neighbor, and how to love the world in which you live. Well, you didn't come to see me, I know. You came to see my baby, and he's sleeping right over there. So, you want me to get him to wake him up? I couldn't hear you. You want me to get him to wake him up? Yeah? Okay. Oh, he's all wrapped up in his yellow Nana Puddin blanket. On the count of 3, I'll point to you, and you whisper his favorite food, banana pudding. But remember, don't say banana pudding. He calls it Nana Puddin. Don't say chocolate. That's my favorite. Don't say vanilla. Too plain. And don't say tapioca, because really, who eats that stuff? Oh, you like tapioca pudding? Well, that's awesome. Have it all. No, life is full of different people with different tastes, right? We know about that because we learned it here on Nana Puddin Tube. Okay, I'll count, I'll point, you whisper Nana Puddin. Ready? Don't yell, just whisper. We'll wake him up. 1, 2, 3. Nana Puddin.
Nana Pudding, Nana Pudding, Nana Pudding.
Hello, Nana Pudding.
Hello, Hunka.
I'm so glad you're awake, because all the boys and girls have joined us today on Nana Puddin Tube.
Yeah?
Yeah, and we're going to be talking about laughter, learning, and love, and filling up the world with some really great stuff. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, well, my baby, sometimes he cries when he doesn't have the chance to see you. So I bounce him up and down. Or I could just take him out of his blanket and show him to you. Are you ready? Oh, if I'm going to show you the baby, there's only one way to do that. You have to say, "Show me the baby." Come on, I'm Mr. Dennis Lee, and I want to hear it. Show me the baby. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all the children in a wild, wacky world. It's time for a little
Nana Pudding.
Hello.
Hello.
You look handsome today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And guess what? All the boys and girls are here with us on Nana Puddin Tube. Yeah. Well, you want to sit up here on your blanket?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your donut blanket. Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay.
Ta-da.
Ta-da! Now, in case you're new to Nana Puddin Tube, you may not know. Baby Mickey and I adopted him. But look, we've got the same ears and the same smile. Freaky, right?
Huh?
Yeah. Today on Nana Puddin Tube, we're going to talk about how, in case you haven't noticed, our world is changing.
Oh, the world is changing.
Yeah. Well, I've lived a long time.
A long.
Okay, we get the message. And the world is always changing. It continues to spin. The sun keeps coming up, and the sun keeps coming down. And guess what?
What?
Before we talk about all of those things, I see we've got some visitors. Yeah, from Westwood Elementary School. Oh my goodness.
Good time to see you.
It's a good time to see you. Hey, Westwood Elementary School in Friendswood, Texas. They're some of our buddies, right? And all the children from Nana Puddin Tube are our buddies, but we're glad that our special guests have joined us from Westwood today.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Principal Moffat.
Hello.
I see Mr. Whitlock.
Hello.
And I see Mrs. Elmore.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, wow. They're the principal, assistant, and counselor right there at Westwood. Well, they probably talk to the kids about how the world is changing too. And they know the world is changing because of the coronavirus, right? COVID-19. Oh, it's okay. You've been hearing a lot about that, right?
Yeah.
But the world keeps turning, right?
Uh-huh.
We're learning to live in a new way because things have changed. That's okay. Sometimes life changes. Did you know that?
No.
Well, it does. Let's talk a little bit about that. As the world continues to turn and change, do you know
Uh-huh.
sometimes it feels like we're at, I don't know, a fair.
Oh?
Yeah, and maybe we're on a roller coaster. Yeah, when you're at a fair on a roller coaster,
Uh-huh.
sometimes it goes up,
Oh.
sometimes it goes down,
Oh.
and guess what?
Hmm?
After it goes up and down, what does Daddy do?
Oh, Daddy, go.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Well, sometimes life is up like a roller coaster, and sometimes life is down like a roller coaster. You know, there is a phrase. Sometimes our living feels like an emotional roller coaster.
What?
Emotional roller coaster.
Oh,
Yeah. When we go to a carnival or a fair, you like to get a balloon, right?
I do.
Okay. What color do you want?
Red.
Red. You fill it up with helium, right?
Helium.
Helium, that's right.
Uh-huh.
And when you fill the balloon up with helium, I say, hold on to it, because if you don't, the balloon will go
Up.
and it'll float away into the sky. Well, did you know that our lives sometimes feel like a little red balloon? Sometimes they feel up. And sometimes our lives feel the opposite. Sometimes our lives feel
Down.
down. Do you know why?
No.
Well, because that's life. Sometimes we're happy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes we feel like singing and shouting and dancing.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes in life,
Hmm?
we feel sad.
Oh,
What's wrong?
no. No, Nana Puddin.
Oh, yeah. Well, every human being sometimes feels happy, and every human being sometimes feels sad. That is the roller coaster of our journey. Some days are sunny.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Oh, that's from my sister's favorite musical, Annie.
Uh-huh.
Well, the sun will come out tomorrow, and if it's not sunny today, then maybe it's rainy, right? With lightning and thunder, and the rain comes down.
Rain, go away. Come again another day.
All of our friends from Westwood Elementary and our friends from Friendswood, Texas, and all the boys and girls of America and the world know that sometimes it's sunny and sometimes it's rainy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why do we know that? Because as the world continues to turn, that is life.
That light?
Yeah, that's life. Sometimes life is up,
Up,
sometimes life is down.
down,
Sometimes life is happy,
happy,
sometimes life is sad.
sad,
Sometimes life is sunny,
sunny.
and sometimes life is rainy. But it is still life. Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah. Well, we want you to know that in the middle of an emotional roller coaster that you and I may have been going through for the last few weeks and probably soon to be months, we love you.
Yeah,
Yeah. We love all the boys and girls at Westwood.
we do.
Yeah. And I love you.
And I love you.
Yeah. And guess what? Love is a very, very important thing, isn't it?
Sure.
Yeah. At Westwood Elementary School, they sometimes talk about filling up their bucket.
Oh, the bucket filler.
Be a bucket filler. What would you fill your bucket up with?
Nana Puddin, hello.
Well, actually, at Westwood and in a lot of the schools that we go to, they talk about being bucket fillers. Maybe the boys and girls can do that as they shelter in place at their home. Fill up your bucket with laughter. Fill up your bucket with learning.
Oh,
And fill up your bucket with love.
love.
That's really good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, Mickey, may I ask you a question?
sure.
I have something to show you.
What?
Well, I just happened to have brought a little flower from the garden.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I love flowers from my garden.
Uh-huh.
But if a flower doesn't get sunshine and a flower doesn't get rain, let me ask you a question. Will the flower grow?
No,
It's okay to pretend.
Oh, I knew that.
But if a flower does get sunshine and a flower does get rain, then it's going to
Grow.
It's going to grow. You know, in my life and in your life, we know we have to have both. A little sun and a little
Rain.
a little happy
Uh-huh.
and a little sad. I once heard it said, you can't really know what happy feels like until you know what your sad looks like. Do you believe that?
I do.
Me too. Well, I'll tell you what didn't make me sad. What made me happy was seeing all of our friends from Westwood Elementary School and all of our friends here on Nana Puddin Tube. We're so glad you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes my heart feel happy, and I hope you'll join in with us again and again and again. And, well, I guess it's time for us to tell them. If you want us to give you a
Shout out
to your school,
or
business, organization, or family member, leave us a Gmail at dennisleelive@gmail.com. And remember, Nana Puddin Tubers, when life,
was you bananas
don't freak out. Just make,
Nana Pudding.
oh yeah, Nana Puddin Tube.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.